My name is Hester, and this is my story. 2011 was a changing year for me and my family. I was a contractor for Duke Energy, and my boss had come up to me and offered me 2 ACC basketball tickets. And this was perfect because my son was in 8th grade and he had just won Athlete of the Year for the entire school for basketball and soccer. I knew that week was going to be challenging because we also knew that my wife needed major surgery the same week. We had family coming in and everything was going to be fine. My wife reassured me. So 2 days prior to us going to the basketball game, she had her surgery, and the kicker was she was going to be bedridden for a month. It was pretty major surgery. That being said, my son and I went to the basketball game on March 11th, Friday, 2011 at Greensboro Coliseum. Not knowing who we were going to see, we didn't really care. We just wanted to go see basketball and pretty excited. And turned out that we got to watch Duke play. They were the team that won the national championship that year, so we got to see them play. It was pretty fun. We were pretty tired, so we decided not to go to the second game, and so we exit the Coliseum. And there was as many people coming as there was going. So as we walked to our car, I just remember stopping and waiting on traffic. We were at a median. And the next thing that I knew, I just remember a sharp pain in my lower body, and then my face hit the pavement with a force that I'd never felt before. I rolled over to realize I was underneath a car from my waist down, and I rolled back over to try to crawl away, only to not before the driver could back over me. The woman that apparently was walking next to me started beating on his car and screaming at him, and there was just people screaming everywhere. And as I rolled back over, I was shaking and in the most pain I've ever been in my life. And I realized that my son was laying on the ground, unresponsive, and that he had been hit too. So, as I tried to crawl towards my son, I was stopped by a police officer, and he just grabbed my hand and told me that I was going into shock and that he was being tended to and he was going to be fine. And the lady asked me what could she do, and I said, please call my wife, because my wife couldn't leave to come see us at the hospital. Long story short, my son had emergency surgery that night. We spent the night in the hospital. I didn't have any broken bones, but it smashed my leg from the knee down, and it took me about 6 months to learn how to walk again. There's no way that we would have been able to get through this without the support network we had with family and friends. All 3 of us were pretty much, out that whole summer. My son had a lot of things to overcome physically and mentally due to the accident, and actually now he is playing soccer in college and doing well in school. I just want people to know how this affects people's lives when something like this happens, and don't take for granted when you're walking in the parking lot or walking across the street. Be aware. Put the cell phone down, whatever you're doing, just be aware of the moment and don't take it for granted. Well, thank you for letting me share my story, and I hope this does bring some awareness.